place is a shit show.
It's weird. Very weird.
Where are we gonna start?
Sometimes you gotta let it go.
If we're not operating in a world of extreme chaos, we're not comfortable. You just do it, man. You just do it.
Do it. There's no choice. How does the stomach look?
The stomach. You're so fucking great. No, I think I have that same car. I love it.
Charge for the entertainment?
Yeah, well, me? No, that's included in the commission. I love what I do every day so much that I will do it literally till I die. Bobby!
Bobby!
There you go. There you go. Wait, we're gonna get there. Don't rush it. Don't rush it. Don't rush it. I love you. You know I love you.
I
right?
love you more.
You're my sister.
You're my brother.
Literally.
I know.
I wish I knew you.
People don't even know.
I wish I knew
how
you.
long we know each other.
I wish I knew you like 30 years ago, though.
Everybody says that.
I wish we grew up together.
I know.
I feel like my life would be a lot different. I feel like I would have avoided a lot of things a lot of roads that I shouldn't have gone down.
You might have gone down a few other ones that maybe probably wasn't a good idea.
So it balances out?
Totally bad. People are like, oh, I wish I knew you back then. I'm like, do you really wish you knew me back then?
Yes.
And maybe you do.
Because you're a blast now at what age?
I am 46 and I'm gonna be 47 in December.
Mazel tov. I can't even imagine what you were like when you were 18, 19, 20, 25, 30.
I'm like wine, Charles, okay? I just get so much better with age.
But are you, is this a mellower version of you?
No. Well, a little bit, no.
Oh, you more wound up now?
know.
I'm pretty much the same.
I'm pretty much the same.
Mm-hmm.
I've always been always working at very high frequency.
Yeah.
But it depended on what kind of drugs I was on.
I feel like you and I are...
mushrooms, maybe not so much. No, I'm kidding.
Not those things, no?
Not really kidding.
Not really kidding.
Kidding? Not kidding?
Not kidding. I feel like you and I are like kindred spirits. Like if we're not operating in a world of extreme chaos, we're not comfortable. Like if your world isn't.
I literally, if I right now my phone is blowing up, right? If it's not doing that, I can't let go of the phone.
Can I ask? I was going to ask you a question. Can you put that? Have you ever just put it down and just? It's like a third appendage. Like you're attached to it.
But you know what? I've gotten much better because I no longer have the thing on my ear.
So that's progress.
It's progress.
But I mean, I think
I can't not. You never know.
I think it's only fair to say, right, that you're. How long have you been in the business for?
18 years.
Leah Rosensweig Tozer.
Rosensweig. Forget the Rosenberg. That's gone.
Rosensweig? It was like Puffy, P. Diddy, now it's Diddy.
I know. I confuse everyone. It's Leah Rosensweig Tozer, formerly Leah Rosensweig Rosenberg.
It was never...
I know. You can't make it up. You can't make it up.
The point is, you're fucking awesome, right?
Yes.
Daniel Gale out of the Long Beach office.
Daniel Gale Sotheby's International.
Associate broker. #1 agent in every office you've ever been in.
Yes.
And you just went over to Daniel Gale how long ago? A year?
Not just about a year.
And
no, not even a year yet. Oh my God, not even a year yet. It won't be a year until another week and a half.
And you are...
Isn't that crazy?
You're top 25 in the organization. Yeah. Not like on Long Island, not in the office, not on the East Coast, not in New York State.
Daniel Gale Sotheby's, yes.
Nationally.
In there, Daniel Gale Sotheby's International, top.
That's a big deal.
It's a huge deal. I'm super psyched about it. It's been awesome, honestly though.
And you're like...
Totally awesome.
And you're a mother of two, a wife, taking over politics. I don't know everything you're doing because there's just so much going on. And my life in general is also insane. But every time I see you, I'm like, I feel like I'm falling apart. How the hell are you doing this with a husband and 2 kids? And you're just like, you just do it, man. You just do it.
There's no choice. I'm also on the board of the Chamber of Commerce, because I am the vice chair, and I'm now on the board of the middle school in Long Beach. So exciting. I'm running the book fair. Because you gotta read, Charles. You gotta read.
Just think about, put yourself back behind the bar. Where did you bartend? The Inn?
Oh my God. No, I bartended it. Where did I bartended it? I have to think about that for a second. Minnesota's.
Okay.
Patty McGee's. Montego Bay.
I miss Patty McGee's.
Madison Hall.
What was that?
Nick D'Angelo's. Madison Hall was
That was on the Strip up to.
That was in Rockville Center.
Yeah.
Casey's.
Okay.
So Viva Loco.
Oh, Viva Loco. Did you ever think when you were behind the bar at Viva Loco, running across the top of it, just dropping shots in people's mouths, that you would be running the book fair?
Running the book fair? Totally. I just won
everything.
It was inevitable. You know what? At Madison Hall, we were on TV with MTV came. This was like years ago. And I used to be able, I would shoot fire out of my mouth with, some alcohol. Very fun. I used to do a lot of fun bar tricks. And I just remember being up there spitting fire on camera. And then I remember sometime at 4 or 5 in the morning counting money and throwing up everywhere. And then I realized I will one day be running a book fair.
I will be somebody, I will be 2 people's mother running a book fair.
Yeah, hell
one
yeah.
Day.
All day.
Head in a garbage can at that moment. I love you so much.
I don't know if I made it to the garbage can, because the reason I know I threw up on my boss's shoes because they showed me the video footage after. Is that crazy? I don't even drink anymore. It's so nuts. And not because I don't want to, because,
it's harder to get up the next day.
It's not okay.
It's harder to get up the next day. So let me ask you the question that I myself am curious to know, and agents across Long Island are, because again, it's one thing, like I always say, it's one thing to be successful for a year or 2 or 3 years. You've been the best for 18 years.
I know, 18, hi!
18 years is a long time. So what is now, it came out about before, but what is we're gonna call it your realtor super secret superpower that has gotten you to that level?
So, well, first of all, it's everything, and probably my laugh. My laugh is everything.
It's addictive? It is addictive, actually.
Totally addictive, though, right? Isn't it? No, I think it's my hair that has gotten me where I want to be.
Did you always have this hair? No, this is a newer hairstyle.
It's just longer. It's just longer.
You've had this for 18 years?
I've some renditions of it. I change color, whatever I feel like I do.
Okay.
No, but you know what it is? It's hard work, dude.
No,
it's hard work. It's a grind. And if you're not grinding and all you're doing is complaining, nothing's gonna happen for you. It's gotta be your work ethic. And you have to be kind to people, and you have to listen to them. And my thing is, and you know this for how many years, my business is referrals. And why? Because you do the right thing by people, and it will always come back to you, always. And you have to manage expectations, you have to do the right thing, and you have to put your clients first, and you have to check your ego at the back door. That's what you gotta do. And that's all it is. You gotta want it, you gotta feel like you're never ahead, and you gotta just keep going, you gotta stay in your lane, and just go, go, go.
So this brings me kind of like an offshoot second question, even though this is supposed to be a 2-question episode. I guess it's gonna be a 3-question episode.
3!
So after 18 years, almost 47 years old, you're out there every day with the same ferocity as day one. It was the first day I met you. What keeps you going like this? You are wound up, ready to go.
I like expensive things, okay? I like to get my eyelashes done.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, you know what? I love what I do.
Are eyelashes expensive?
When you go every week, it becomes a thing. I like jewelry, I like plastic surgery. What can I tell you? Look how good my stomach looks.
It all looks amazing.
This shit ain't cheap, you know what I mean? It's not cheap. I'm trying to be as honest as I can.
This is that kind of show.
For all these people coming out, what do you got to do? Look, I want to make a life for my children and my family so that they can do whatever they want to do. So if they don't want to work this hard, I work on the weekends. I make it look fun, right? We make it look really fun. I know you make it look fun, but it's hard work.
It's a lot of work.
And it's all day. I mean, at 5 a.m., I'm emailing, calling. You know, I have to try to stop myself from sending emails out that early, and people are like, oh my God, what are you doing? And the same thing at like 1, 2 in the morning, coming off a day. Whenever you have time.
How much do you sleep?
Not enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, not enough. I don't sleep enough.
I
try to sleep like 6 hours to 7.
It doesn't happen.
But it sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
You know, you try. You get it in when you can get it in. But like, you know, my kids, they're everything, and my clients, I love them.
You actually.
I treat them
like people say that
as I want to be treated myself.
But you mean that.
I do mean it.
Yeah. Knowing you, I've seen you with them, and I know that you mean that.
Yeah.
Like they become like an extension of your family.
Yeah. Because look what we're dealing with. I'm listing this house. I love these people in here. They're awesome. You know, everybody has a story. Everybody has something going on. And I feel like real estate brokers, we have such an important job. And I just wish everybody took it as seriously as I do. Because you're helping people in their life, sometimes their hardest time in their life, or sometimes the best time in their life. You know, they're moving, downsizing, they might have lost a family member, they might be moving out of state. Like, this is an important role that we take on, and you have to treat it as such. You have to have fun, you have to be genuine, you have to be who you are, right? But you have to take it seriously, you know? And my biggest issue is that you don't need a lot of hours to become a real estate agent. You know, you need more hours to cut hair than you do to sell somebody's biggest asset. It's mind-blowing. It's absolutely mind-blowing. So like, I could go on for hours. I don't know how long we have, so I'm like trying not to like kill it. Well, but you know what I mean? It's crazy. Totally crazy.
So we'll bring it to the third question, which is, you are obviously an overachiever. You are a perfectionist.
Yes.
So
I'm a people pleaser, Charles.
You and I have sat down, we've had dinner, we've talked about like different things and growing business and all that. So I know that at any given time you're working on a bunch of different things, but what would you say is the biggest thing you're working on in your business right now that you'd like to improve upon?
So what we're doing right now, like we've spoken, I mean, how many years have we talked about this already?
We've been talking about this for too long.
I think for like the first time you did your first podcast.
Which was before I had video.
Before there was video, before anything, we were like, let's do this, whatever, because I was like, I'm coming by your office. That's what I gotta do. I gotta put myself out there more. Like I do it
You're a TV show in a person. It's actually a crime for you to not, like, you're doing the world an injustice, A, on a real estate sales, and B, on an entertaining level, to not be putting yourself out there like that.
I know, but it's so weird, like, I don't realize how annoying my voice sounds until I hear it. I'm like,
amazing.
oh my God, that's what I sound like.
It's amazing. It's amazing. It's kind of like, you know what it is? Think about what your husband's voice does to you and me, even though, like, I love women, it still makes me a little tingly when he talks.
I know.
I think it's the reverse. As nasally as we sound, you and I.
Very nasal.
But other people hear it, they're like, oh, that's really cool. So, it depends on where you're from.
I'm like, Bobby! Like, is that really like feeling good for people?
I feel like you and I should do a podcast together, hosting it, and bring people on, and it have some kind of we have to come up with some kind of a unique, like, Jewish name. Would you do that? Would you do it?
Fine! That's
Done.
what we're doing.
All right, so that's what we're doing.
That's what we're doing.
Once a week we're gonna do it.
What are we gonna do? We're gonna call it like diamonds and belly buttons. This is new, by the way. That's not really my belly button. It is now because I paid for it, but that's not really my belly button.
Where did it come from?
It's brand new.
They made it?
They made it.
They could
do you know?
Anything you
want.
want.
I'm gonna tell you the crazy story.
Jesus,
do you
this
know?
guy's like, what the fuck?
Oh, Chuck already knows. Chuck knows. He knows
Chuck,
me.
can they make me hair like that, bro? Oh, Jesus. No, he didn't.
But like, because when they do the whole tummy, they throw away all that skin. But I didn't know until I was getting my eyelashes done, and my eyelash girl is a nurse. I don't see my phone's ringing. I don't even know who that is.
And she's like, that's not.
So I'm like, oh, I wonder what they were doing in the belly button. She goes, what do you mean? She's like, that's not your belly button. I go, what are you talking about? She's like, that's brand new. I was like, oh, shut up. That was, by the way, that was a month after my surgery.
Did you call the surgeon and ask and clarify that? Is that?
I did. I was like, where's my other one? He goes, Leah, you must be joking, right? He thinks I'm like insane. A little bit, whatever. But I had no idea. Who knew?
What did you use?
Oh, Dr. Lisa.
You do Lisa Day?
Yeah.
He did my ex-wife's boobs.
He's so good.
Amazing job.
I want a discount on my next one.
Dr. Lee's day. Used to be at, what was
He's
that?
in Jericho. Oh, he was at Lips.
He used to be at Lips and now he's in Jericho. And in Westchester,
I find
I
that to
believe.
be so funny.
I don't even know how we got here. But the point is this. You're awesome, hard work. We're starting a podcast. We need a name. I feel like it has to have some kind of part of our Jewish heritage in it. We'll come up with a name. Here's the thing.
Yes, it does.
Second week of November, it starts. It just came out here, so we have to put this together.
Done. I'm doing it. That's what I'm working on. Fine.
All right, we're gonna do it.
We're doing it.
Levy's gonna shoot it.
Levy.
I shoot everything.
Levy.
All right, give me a hug.
I
love you. Leah Rosensweig, Tozer. I got that right?
Tozer. Buy this house. Bidding war. Let's start.
Hitting the market this week. What's the address?
Address is 2892 Len Drive.
Len Drive. How much?
In Belmore.
How much?
It's going on for $7.99, so I can start a bidding war. And we have a legal office on the side with a separate entrance. Booyah.
Sold by Leah. Photographed by Chuck.
Chuck.
Videoed by Levy. Levy, can you put yourself on there?
By the way.
I'm just
Wait.
I'm just here for the ride.
Do you want me to make this even better?
Just, can
Ready?
we? Is it
Ready?
possible?
It's possible.
Keep
That's
it going.
my mom.
Mom!
Hi, Mom.
Mom, you look fantastic. Wow. She's on the phone. She's not paying attention.
She's on the phone.
I'm just like, oh, who's watching? I'm like, oh, that makes sense. All right, next episode of The Elite Agent. Fuck. What happened?
That was my favorite episode.
What the fuck happened? What went on here? What went on here?